Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to, well, something or another. You know, this is going to be an unlisted video. It is simply just an update vlog where I'm going to come here and address an issue that's been happening on my channel lately, and I did mention it, you know, in my last gameplay, which was Starlit Kart Racing number 7. You know, there is a particular reason why I am bringing up that specific gameplay and why I'm recording this video and uploading it right after that one. It's because, just in case you guys don't know, if you're just a casual viewer of my channel, if you're not a hardcore fan and watch every single video, you know, there was a small issue with my audio quality lately, you know, and what happened is that I have a tendency to record a lot of gameplays on my channel. I do a lot of gaming content, you know, and I need a good microphone for that, and I have always used the same exact kind of microphone for years, and unfortunately it broke, you know, and that is a topic that actually was completely addressed in this other video here, which is my phone broke. And now you already make the connection, right? I used to use my cell phone as the microphone. I had a Samsung A20, and you know, for many years it was the go-to equipment, you know, for my channel. The quality was always really good, you know. This phone was truly just a legendary child, you know. This was the backbone of my channel for so many years, man, and I really miss it, you know. When it fell face down and broke, it was complicated, and as you guys can tell, I'm having some issues letting go. I still keep the box. I still have the phone's box. I can't bring myself to throw it away because it is memories of this. Yeah, I have to get rid of it, don't I? I really should. It's just but I use the box to keep the charger inside and stuff, you know, and the little key to open the phone. I still use it, but I'll probably throw it away, you know. I'm gonna have to throw it away because I got myself another one, another Samsung A20. My old phone broke, so here is the new phone, which is the exact model of the old one, although now it's blue, you know. In case you didn't notice, my old phone was red and this new one is blue. And you might be thinking, well, what the hell? He bought another phone that is the exact same phone as his old one so he can record gameplays for YouTube? No, I did not. And there is a very funny story behind this, actually. That other video that I linked up there where my phone broke, I explained that I had bought a Samsung A24, a Samsung Galaxy A24. Let's make the name all long and fancy there, you know. It was a great phone. I actually managed to record a few shorts with it, you know. It had 3 cameras, a lot of really good quality. It was awesome, you know. It was miles above the A20, you know. It executed everything that I needed to and then some. It was a really good, enjoyable phone to use. A little bulkier and bigger, you know, but still, it was fancy, and I was able to really exploit it to a certain degree, except for the microphone. For some reason, that phone's microphone sucked ass, and I don't know why. Like, the audio quality would be decent up until it started to fade, you know, like the quality would dip and my voice would get lower then higher, lower and higher for no reason at all, completely unprompted. So that became frustrating given the amount of consistency, the high frequency with which I uploaded gaming content. So now this new phone here, right, I'm gonna show you guys. It is exactly like my old one, but it is blue, right? My old one was red, so it's exactly the same one, the Samsung A20. And I even have the old phone case from my one, which is the Chesterfield 10 Fluminense jersey, which is really just old, kind of grimy at this point, but still, it's my old phone case, so I like to use it. I still have it. There's actually a funny story behind this. My mom had this phone, the blue A20, for many years. You know, she bought it a little bit before I bought my old one here. So recently, there was a very phenomenal idea, you know, that was actually suggested by my dad, which I had already thought about before, but I didn't want to because I thought it would be too much work. But then he told my mom about it and she was on board very quickly, so we managed to execute a simple and yet also sort of complex phone swap. we literally switched cell phones with each other, you know? Like, I gave her my A24 and I got her A20, right? So now I am the proud owner of yet another Samsung Galaxy A20. Yes, I'm just saying that so I can put the text up on here and make it look fancy so the video doesn't get too boring. This is a concept vlog, which, you know, is a video where I just come here and talk to you guys with very little of any editing. So I've been doing these a little bit more frequently because I have a lot of stuff to say, but my content will go back to normal soon, especially because of my new microphone, you know. In case you guys don't know, because I have never done a behind the scenes on YouTube and over putting together certain videos, I record my gameplays for this channel using my phone, right? I literally put it on a tripod, you know, have it right here very close to me and go like this, yeah, dudes and dudettes, this and that, I'm gonna play the game today and do the thing. This is how I record my gameplays, you know. And the audio quality has always been very good. Before the A20, I had an iPhone 5S, you know, which was obviously a lot better, but still, the dip in quality wasn't really too noticeable once I migrated to the A20, you know. There have been hundreds of videos recorded with that phone up until that point. So the problem with losing a phone so suddenly is that you create some sort of you create a very strong attachment to it, you know. It's really hard for us to change phones out of nowhere, you know, because I had that one for like 5 years, so I was very attached to it. So maybe that's what made me be less careful, and that's why it broke in the first place. But with me specifically, I have YouTube videos to record, you know, with the microphone, so my content took a beating, and it was really hard to motivate myself to create content knowing that I didn't have the original quality that I had. And there was a long and winding road of you know, suffering to get to this point, because I had acquired 2 different cell phones. You know, one was by a friend of mine who was gonna sell hers to me just so I could use the microphone, but the quality was terrible. Then my dad had a friend who also gave me his phone to test out and sell if it worked, which is a Motorola, also a very bad quality. You know, I tried everything that you guys can imagine. I tried recording on the tablet, you know, didn't work, very bad quality. I downloaded a bunch of apps on the Samsung A24, same crappy quality, you know. So it was a hardware malfunction. There was something wrong with the hardware in the phone itself, you know. So I was on the verge of giving up. I was like, okay, I can't continue my channel if this is the crappy audio quality that I have for my gameplays. So I was going to consider buying another A20 used from somebody just to use for that, you know. I was considering selling my A24 and buying an A20 with the money, you know. So I was trying everything, every possible option that you guys could have imagined. I tried. I even bought, you know, 2 different kinds of wireless Bluetooth microphones to record. I even posted on the community tab about that, you know. So I tried so many different things. I ended up having to return both because the quality was terrible. So that's how it is, man. You know, it was such a crazy journey for me to eventually come to the point of just swapping phones with my mom, which had always been an option, but I didn't consider it because I thought it would be too complicated. So because we had to do backups of our stuff, she's not very tech savvy, so I had to do it for her, you know, do backup and then do the smart switch so she could get her stuff back, help her reinstall the apps that she used and whatnot. So it was an entire afternoon of her hearing me helping her out, but eventually we managed to do it successfully. And now, for all intents and purposes, my audio quality for the gameplays is back to normal. The last one was Starlit Kart Racing, which I did record, and everything seemed okay, the same quality as before. So that means that the floodgates have been open for me to produce content again and hopefully give you guys 1 upload per day until I hit my interlude at the end of the year. So that's essentially what happened. So I guess maybe I can say that Chazzy is back again. However, Chazzy is a savage, raging perfectionist. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before in other videos. I hold myself to a very high standard here on YouTube, you know, or at the very least, the highest standard that I can possibly hold myself to, given the limited resources that I have for creating content on here. So, you know, there are certain things that bother me and just me. Maybe they don't bother anyone else, you know. Like this period where I had a crappy microphone, you know, to record my gameplays, you know, it kind of left a stain on my channel because I had come back to YouTube a few months ago and I was planning on doing exactly 1 upload per day for the next 100 videos, and obviously I failed miserably because, you know, I got a little ahead of myself. There were days where I was lazy. Maybe I should have done more videos before I came back and give myself a cushion of space to work with. And of course, because my phone broke, it was a considerable detour, and if it hadn't broken, I might have been you know, considerably ahead with the content content by now. I was hoping to finish these next 100 videos by like, you know, early to mid-November and take the rest of that month in December and January off, you know, or actually just December, because in January I was going to plan on recording more to upload in February, but that's not the point. The point is that there is a way to play catch up now, you know. I have to redo some of the other gameplays that I tried with bad audio quality, you know, with the regular quality, and now that you guys are used to it, myself as well. So I'm really glad that I didn't give up, but it was an option, you know. I suffer a lot from anxiety, and I do have a very sad history of clinical depression and some really dark thoughts. So essentially it's sort of bad things that happen in my life affect me more strongly than the average person, you know. So when I get knocked down, it's really hard to get back up, you know. It's really hard, and the harder I fall, the harder it is to get back up later. So this is a good example, but hey, I'm still here, you know. If I had given up on YouTube, it definitely wouldn't have been permanent, you know. I probably would have just stopped, you know, until I got another similar or better, you know, tool to record the audios. But I did stop, completely stop for like a week or so. I think there was like a good solid 5 or 6 days where I didn't produce a single thing, and I was just sitting there, you know, waiting for a solution, you know, trying to figure out different things to do, you know, trying to talk to other people and acquire new equipment. That was the experimental phase. But now that I'm back, I feel like, you know, this is like a second chance. You know, you can say that it was given to me by the universe or God, you know, whatever you believe in. I don't like to bring up religion too much in this channel, but you know, what I believe in, my faith, I actually think is what prevailed here. So, wow, this video is going off the rails, huh? This is why concept vlogs are a thing. I just ramble on without a script here, you know? It's like Ryan Higa when he was off the pill. But anyway, I think that's it, guys, you know, and I'm also going to talk about this in the community tab a little bit. I do post a lot on the community tab, much more than my regular uploads, but my analytics some time ago showed that my subscribers weren't very active there, you know. There is starting to be a little bit more interaction now, but still, whenever I post something on the community tab, you know, an update like this, I will usually record a vlog as well to give you guys more detail, and also to make sure that it's going to reach the maximum number of people, you know. So yeah, man, that's just how it is. And I think I'm gonna wrap this up here because I've been recording for about 30 minutes. This was supposed to be a lot shorter than this, you know, but sometimes I just go off the rails and get excited and just keep talking and stuff. But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, my content now, my channel, my upload schedule will go back to normal. I'm gonna take the week now to record as many videos as possible. There's going to be a holiday this week, you know, on Friday, and I'm definitely gonna take that day to record a bunch of stuff for the weekend. So that's how it is, man. That's how it is. So in a way, my mother saved my YouTube channel, right? You know, even though I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch my videos, you know, but still, she kind of like indirectly and also directly saved my channel, you know, because this phone swap is what made it possible for me to come back and record these videos for you guys normally again. So there will be one more game that I will play, you know, an entire playlist here, and after that a few more random games, and then next year I'm gonna hit the ground running, man. You guys ain't even gonna see it coming. But anyway, if you happen to enjoy this video, this random unlisted update here, please go ahead and give it a like, and also subscribe to my channel because I release videos every single day. And while you're at, hit the notification bell too so I can know exactly what time I upload, and it's all good. It's all good. Feel free to drop a comment or two if you want, you know, for my 2 Samsung Galaxy A20s. I'm becoming a hoarder of boxes. I collect phone boxes now. Anyway, this is Chazzy signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the outro screen.